So before we went on that break, I did mention to you that Ghana has a total of 152 new cases. And from the updates we have here, let's look at what exactly it's in relation to that case and what has accounted for that. And it does state that as at the morning of March 26, 2020, a total of 54 cases, including 3 deaths, have been confirmed with regular surveillance systems. All 3 cases that unfortunately succumbed to the disease were aged and underlying chronic medical conditions. So let's look at exactly what is happening in relation to 152 cases. And there we have it. Now, as at March 29, 2020, at 10:30, 11 new cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in Ghana. 10 of the new cases were among persons who were under mandatory quarantine in Tamale under the direction of the Regional Security Committee of the Northern Region. Now, the 10 cases were Guinean residents who traveled through Burkina Faso and Togo and Ghana and were picked following intelligence report. The 11th case was recorded in Kumasi in the Ashanti region, making Ghana's total cases standing at 152 deaths. So there you have it, Ghana's situation. That's a routine surveillance from the Ghana Health Service, from the Ghana Health Service website. And confirmed cases are 63, recovered 2, and then responding 56, deaths 5. And then also Ghana's situation, mandatory quarantine with focus on Tamale, confirmed 10, recovered 0, responding to treatment 10, critical condition 0, and then deaths standing at 0. And that's it. Ghana's total confirmed cases is 52 as at March 29, 2020. That's 152. 152, and that's from the Ghana Health Service. Let's look at some more stories in relation to COVID-19 and the Ghana Civil Society Organizations Platform on Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, numbering about 400 organizations, are calling on governments to consider further measure which will protect the livelihood of the poorest and most vulnerable in society. Commending governments for the effort to keep the coronavirus at bay, they also suggested a controlled market policy and enforcement. They want enforcing strict price controls on essential commodities and staple foods to prevent the unscrupulous practices of price going up, and they're seeing that in some local markets. Now, the group is calling for subsidized social services and subsidizing essential basic and social services from freezing or reducing tariffs on access to water, electricity, and communication for all citizens for the partial lockdown. Also, concerns are being raised about effective delivery of essential services such as water and electricity in case there is a lockdown, which should start in some parts of the country. But some officials of these services are assuring customers nothing but quality service.
Water and electricity are essential services that most people cannot do without. In the wake of COVID-19, the Ghana Water Company, for instance, has indicated it has temporarily changed its billing system. Henceforth, the last 3 months' bills of customers would be used by the company to bill them. The move, according to the company, is to reduce the frequency of visits by meter readers to the premises of customers and assured the public its operations will be back to normal once COVID-19 is over.
If you consumed, let's say, 25,000 cubic meters in January, 15,000 in February, and 20,000 in March. It means that your consumption over the period will be 60,000, and then we'll strike an average of the 60,000 with the 3 months, which will make it 20,000 liters. So from April, we'll start billing you.
But can citizens be assured of constant water flow if there is a lockdown?
We're urging everybody, pay your bills. We need the revenue to stock our chemicals so that we can continue producing water for consumers.
The Electricity Company of Ghana is also advising consumers to use its mobile app to buy and pay for their electricity bills. Officials say contingency measures have been put in place in case there is a lockdown, adding that during that time, limited staff would man the various offices at specific times to undertake basic transactions and to attend to other challenges that may arise.
The Chief of Staff at the Presidency, Frema Opare, in a statement has clarified the category of members of the executive arm of government exempted from the restrictions imposed on some parts of the country as parts of drastic efforts to contain the coronavirus outbreak here in Ghana. The President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, on Friday evening declared a partial lockdown in Accra, Tema and Kumasi effective 1 a.m. on Monday, 30th March, to curb the spread of the deadly coronavirus disease. Now, the statement indicated that members of the executive arm of government, as the President referred to, include ministers, deputy ministers, senior staffers, and special assistants. Some services, including members of the security agencies, assigned lawful duty, staff of electricity, water, telecommunications, e-commerce, and digital service providers, members of executive, legislature, and the judiciary, production, distribution, and marketing of food, beverages, pharmaceuticals, medicine, paper and plastic packages, staff of VALCO were, however, exempted from the restrictions. Ghana's coronavirus case counts now stands at 152. You're still watching Midday Live. We have more. Do stay with us.
We celebrate Ghana. Ghana Day B. We celebrate Ghana. Ghana Day B.